Oh. Just doing a little bit of a remodeling to get larger storage and stuff around the base just before I move off to do anything else special. I'm not going too much remodeling, but just enough, yeah. It's really enough. I'm not going to move really anything else around just yet. What we could do, just don't need to really. Contract time, I guess. Hello everyone and welcome to Gore. This is just where to farm carbon, or at least the carbon farm which I've been using. I have been using this with just the cutter ray, but I've now got my buggy and you can get to most of it around here. So just as you cross over from where the anvil is, so in East Vermilius Gap, cross over through here on this little slot here, and then just basically all the way around these edges. There is carbon across, so there's some up there. Across the top, there's more up there you can't see, same across there. So just gonna show you where most of this carbon is. Now I'm using the buggy where I can reach it, so this will yield more carbon for me. But it's just to give you a bit of an idea as to kind of what you're looking at. So it's one down, 162. Can't recall if there's any up the top bit there. There might actually be, in which case we can drive to that bit, but I'm going to drive around this side. Yeah, there's some more up there. Okay, actually, yeah, we'll drive up there first. I'm just trying to see the ones I can get with my vehicle, just because I know that's going to yield me more carbon first. So we'll head around the back here, and then onto this rock. Obviously you can pick up the extra ores from the floor as well if you choose. I'm pretty sure if you scan it, you get a little bit more. Now I am quite new to this, so if my aiming's off or whatever, I do apologise. I'm pretty sure if you scan it and get the line to cut, you can get more efficient mining, but again, using the vehicle, you're getting quite a bit from it anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. So heading back down, around to the side. We're going to have another one here, and then we're going to jump up to the tops and just show you where some more spots are, because I don't think you can access all the others with the vehicle. So if we just exit the vehicle, and if I head up here, bless me. So we've got another bit here, another bit on there. There is usually another one in this corner where these ores are, so where this bit salvages, I think. Looks like it's been mined. Just heading across, we've got another two below us there, another one down on the rock, another one over there. And usually that's all I do for my kind of carbon run. I don't think there's any further up, let me just double check there. Just from memory. No, it's not on this bit. There is another one further over there, and you do find it quite a lot around these rocks. So there's another one in the distance up that way, up there. But just around these rocks is where I come to farm it. It tends to work out quite well. I usually get pretty good yield from it. And just helps me harvest the ore as needed. I do hope this helps, and do please enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe. In honest, Nicky, that's where I'm heading, but I realised I've not done a carbon farm video yet, so I figured I'd crack on with that whilst I was here. Well, I've done everything I can do big camp wise here. I had to do a contract over here yesterday, so I'm now heading up to this contract, and then I think that's the Harkonnen contract. I need to do something up there as well, so I'm getting there. But what I figured I'd do, just in case there's a large storm and I can't park somewhere, I've brought my construction tool and just some granite and stuff like that. Just so I can actually build like shelter, because it only needs to be enough shelter to cover it, but I've got some scraps on me, I've got some other bits, just to help keep it well protected. Oh shit, did we actually... I was meant to stash my... Did I stash my bike? Yeah, we did stash my bike. Because that'll make other thing is, if I find somewhere I need to try get to... Oh, that's the wrong seat. So there are some better carbon farms like through this bit here, but for me, especially being where we are in the amble, it's just easy to drop down and come up. See, that's all quicksand, you can tell already. Is this all quicksand crossing? That looks of it. So I need to head round then up to there. I might be able to, that might be high enough just next to it to do the scout. So try get that done whilst we're there as well. Is that a base already? That looks like a base. Do we go loot it? Do we not? We'll go loot it. Let's try and loot it the smart way actually. Just park here. Let's make sure I've got my weapons on, because I know I don't at the minute. That's definitely a base. Okay, so just before we loot it, let's see if this is going to be high enough to do the scout. Okay, I was going to try climb higher then, but we don't need to, thankfully. Okay, so that's another area as well. Is that one? Interesting. I legit can't see anybody. The frick's the floor in the middle? Oh. Yeah, someone's been here recently. Okay. Into the blood. That for something. Well, we need that, but we need it for something. My body's just despawned. Okay, in there. This guy's must have just done it. Oh, they've just respawned like on me. Wonderful. We don't need to stay here. We've looted what we basically wanted. We've got the intel from it. I need to try and keep a lookout for aluminium. Because that is the next ore we've needed. I've not found it in the game yet. This spot, we've not got any, there's no purple around here, so I don't think we've got the cave we're after here. That could be aluminium, actually. Don't know, I think it's carbon. Yeah, that looks like carbon. Double check. We've usually got a couple of bits next to them. Pretty sure it's carbon. Yeah. It is. Okay, so that wants me up there somewhere. Nope. Bounced away then, that wasn't good. Come on, that should have landed. Jesus. That still looks like carbon to me. Should have contacted the issue with her. We might need to go back to Fingermage to do that. Yeah, we need to contact the issue, damn it. Okay. Ooh, did we bring another belt with us? I don't think we did. Shit, that could be an issue. We didn't get one off them either. We do have more, which didn't bring them with us. I didn't think we'd need it. Yeah, shit. I did not check to see if they will send anywhere. It's my own fault. To be fair, looking at the dust, I can see it's there as well. Look at that. No excuse from me though, just error. How the fuck do I end up there? I need to climb that? I need to climb up that leap suspender belt. Yeah, sound. Cheers. Climb isn't the issue, it's coming back down. So close. If bodies are gone, okay. I'm not looking forward to that climb. Not whilst my belt's nearly broken. Might be able to get part of the way up light, but not enough, you know? Easily, Nick, is there an easy way up here that I'm just not seeing? Because that, when I can't really see ledges, that is one hefty climb up. This side looks better. Ah, shit, I've gone straight back into that again. Trying to scalp this, and that's just like really in the way of where I'm trying to. This side looks easier to climb, I would say. I mean, I would call that sheltered. The game might not, but I would. There's potential way up there and then around, maybe? Which would have been going up that way. We'll try that. Might have me away up there. Yeah. I'm trying to park it. Is it going to let me park it there? At the minute it seems no.
The sweat betrays you, off-worlder. Smell like that, you'll never forget. I have a task. Well, please don't touch anything. If you damage anything, you'll pay for it. All me? Please. Everyone knows. With supplies and schematics, yes. As long as you're paying. I suppose because I invested my life.
You're not familiar to me. State your business.
Like you.
Do you have business with me or house, sir? I've no time for our house or our homeworld. We aspire to ride that edge while still operating within the command. Our tech speak. It is our medical tech.
Okay, so we've got contracts back this way now, that's fine. That's copper, that's granite. Granite. That might be aluminium. No. It's not aluminium. It's a new rock. It's not what we're after. Okay, so we need aluminium to mine that. That might be for the one we need after aluminium. Okay, well that tells me then aluminium should be in that one. No? I think. This was aluminium. Okay. So that's basalt. But this one's aluminium. Hey, dick. I mean, I kind of wanted to man that, but you know. But the dark ore still we need, innit? No. What are the dark ore? Which one do we need? No, the dark one's basalt. I feel like he probably knows the run he's on.
Welcome, stranger. Once you have the...
Interesting. So that wants me to go back. We do have more contracts to do around here. Where the frig do you find aluminium, lad? Medium ore refinery. Oh, that's where you refine them. That's not what I was after. I was after where... So Eastern Shield Wall, Missa Terrell. Okay, so up here and down here. Okay. I don't want to do a base because my inventory's full. I just kind of want to get high enough to do the server. We are pretty high in comparison to the rest of the map, but we're not to this location, you know? I'll try it just in case. $37 meters, okay. That weird? The fuck? So Western Shield Wall is above us, and we have the Mr. Trail below us. I'm going to hold on to that last beacon, so everything I've got for now, I think. Actually... Could I go back that way, maybe? I'll say that, we've still got all this. I don't know where it's going to take us. We need aluminium next, so I'm thinking to try explore here, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to do it down there. Okay. Shall we try something stupid? Because I think it's been working on the bike so far. Granted, accidentally, but it has been working on the bike. Here we go, we're trying it, we're trying it, we're trying it. Works. It works! No, I thought one more that way. Okay, so I need to go a little bit more. Okay. This looks empty as fuck. Like, nothing looks that high. I genuinely might just try scout it from up there. It looks like a relatively, like, low place. To be fair, let's just see. 42 meters, yeah. We don't need to get high at all. That was kind of cool. Still nothing showing purple for the main objective cave. That does look kind of cool though. It could potentially be in there, or something in there at least anyway. Small basalt, small basalt. Basalt's everywhere, where the fuck's aluminium? Now, I know don't need aluminium yet, but if I know I'm heading that way, I'd rather know where some more is. Max 6, shit. Yeah, we're not meant to be here.
Salutations and greetings to you. My name, by an audience. I just the I have. Do you not list? We housed our stay at the time. Time passed. Padishah. Perhaps this was due to appreciation for the opera. Well, you really ought to.
Hey, friend, what can I do?
Just goodbye. Nothing apparently. So aluminium must be further in here. That's the east, that's the western. It must be between them three. Like, more probably along them lines, I don't know. I'm gonna head back to base quickly. So we need to complete the other contract for the house. I've got a full inventory, so let's offload a bit. Right, we've still got more room in the buggy. But we need to go back for the contract anyway, so let's do that. I'm gonna discover this bit between the two. Are we in quicksand? No, we're not. Why were that stuck then? Oh, weird. Just stop driving. You've not been here yet. I'm going to bring an orb into this location. This is where I'm going to go next. Depending on where the contract takes as well. Cute. Oh, the game wasn't rendered in there. Okay, interesting. Louise close. Might I just get eaten the first time ever? You coming? Nah, we're fine. Fucking miles away. Is that my welding torch? Is that another welding torch? My welding torch is screwed. Oh, I've still got welding torch Mark 1, that's definitely not my welding torch. I can't craft that apparently. I don't think that's what I want. I think the leap's better for how I play the game. Was there anything else still in here? Oh no, shit, we wanted that in there. It's fine. No, we're still holding on to some iron. Just going to use this one to dart around to the trading post, just complete the contract. Fuck just happened there?
Still alive? Well, huzzah to you then. I know, such a menial job, but every completed task raises your esteem by incremental degrees. I do. You have that stat very well.
Why is that bit all green? That wasn't cool. Oh my lord, that's not good. Where the hell have they come from? I mean, just harvest the freaking blood, man. Pile of fucking bodies, I can't get any of them. Ugh. But I've seen it, I've seen it. Are they usually red?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Still alive? Well, that was the violence. Let's test your. This is a chance for me to see what kind of information you can.
$4,000 meters. That one. Is it that one? Test of ruthlessness. Oh, that one. Is that just at the trade station? Oh no.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? Most folks, let's try to avoid.
Is that Rossi or Rosie? How you doing? I'm assuming Rossi. I'm not doing too bad though, yourself?
You have returned, Off-Welder. It's like any other front, all kinds. Since we're the new around verse, that the proof? It means through may be pushed. Welcome to our humble.
Who the fuck do we need to interrogate?
Do you have business with me or house, sir?
No. Not one.
Ah, finally a respectable client. You don't believe they're... No. You're here for some training, are you? I heard they burned out every known siege. But what I did not... What I think is that the Fremen are fit. I cannot help you there. They bear little resemblance to their desert Arco village. When Carthage was obliterated, it can be an entertaining place. Ugh. What now? I can already tell I'm going to regret this. You want questions? Wrongfully? Alright. You've got another 30 seconds of my interest. Don't know if I buy that. Well, let's take a chance. I guess you know my story. There's Sil Gorman, Ellen Tipley, Lucia Velasquez, and John Priest. Also Anton Tolliver. Who he was... Wait. Was it Anton who sent you? Yeah. I am regret. Well, I said what I said for whatever good it'll do. That's what I know. I think...
I haven't got enough cash to get back. What's my fastest way back from here? Not Rosie. Rossi. Okay, no worries, no worries. Love Awakening. What level? I'm 61, 62? What's my level? 66. Higher. Jesus. I'm quite high up, but I'm still quite early on in the game. I've been doing more resources, and I think my levels are coming from a resource grind. Like, basically. Oh shit. Hehe. The PvP zones, they're mainly the ships that I've seen so far. It's like the wrecks of the ships. The only wreck that's not is the Elysium, which is in the starter location down here. But they're the only PvP zones I've seen so far. There are some events like, I think the first day I played there was like a crash ship around here. That became a PvP zone. I believe something around Riftwatch and well, I can't see the other one. There's like a guild place somewhere else in Haggarift. I think like that creates PvP elements as well. So I think there are zones to it. I'm just not far enough into the game to do all the PvP stuff yet, I don't think either. I'm not gonna lie, he cut in front of me. That's his fault, not my fault. Shit, we're going the wrong way here, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We want it to be heading south because I want to use the scanner on here. Can I get out? I think I can get out of it though. I'm gonna follow this through. If I follow this through and stick to right, I think I can get out. So if I maybe go on here. And then through here. Yeah, we're good. I prefer the PvE side, to be fair. Like, I've not had any PvP encounters at the ships yet. That doesn't mean to say I'm not going to have any. I've had more PvP encounters when people thought I was, like an NPC and started shooting me. But otherwise, like that's the most encounter I've had, you know. Right, how am I best getting out of here then? So I wanted to go down to here anyway, and then across there. That was my original route, and I think that's still the best route out, because otherwise I'm trying to loop round here into there. So if I go down a rock. Oh yeah, it happens, like, I was doing it when I first saw something because I thought it was a thingy, but like, I think it's a bit more noticeable now. After you've, you know, made the error a couple of times, you kind of start realising what the difference is. So that's quicksand, 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 and that's our gap. Yeah, they do. Which is good though. Shit. Ooh. Wasn't much tomorrow going. Yeah, they do. That's the only difference though. Like, yeah. That isn't what I have to. I don't know why I put that on at all, actually. I don't need that at all. That's why I prefer the leap suspender belt over the planetary one. The planetary one's probably better for exploring, I guess. I don't know why that dropped me then. Weird. Okay. Don't climb then. Damn it. Fuck's sake. I thought that rock there, I'm going to try grab onto that. I mean, that kind of works. Yes, if I go check that, I bet that'll be a PvP zone again. That's where my next trial is. Okay. That's fine. That's what I've been looking for, but we've also got this contract to keep doing, so we'll keep cracking on with the contract. We just need to head back at the minute. Have you just started playing it then, by sounds of it? Hi Thompson, how you doing? Welcome to Twitch. On my Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. Weird way to say it. Yeah. Just thought I can't see anyone's houses anymore. Have I had my access removed from here? Has Russ moved? You can usually see... No, let's go southeast first. No, good mate. If you enjoy the game, that's all it's about. I'm from Bradford, mate, England. How about yourself, Thompson? Rossi, I do stream on Twitch and Kick, so just FYI, if you are seeing me talk to people you can't see, it's just I'm multi-streaming, so. Ah, nice, and nice again. Northern Ireland origin Zimbabwean. That's cool. Bradford's a really nice place. This is definitely a bot. Like, I cotton on as soon as they say, like, you know, introduce himself. How long before he tries selling artwork to me? Not you, Rossi, this one in my Twitch chat. For fun, mate, it's a hobby. His base is still there. His base used to show up on my map. Maybe my access to it changed, maybe?
It's a good look on you. Oh, this delights me greatly. Someone who is adept at... Yes, I see opportunity in you. However, I desire for our fortunes to rise together. There is a solution to our dilemma. You must blackmail poor, simple Anton. Easy pickings. Excellent. Anton's honor is an exposed nerve. Help me forge a document proving his cowardice. I also had a local pickpocket filch his military ID. The Kirab hired. Here is the contract. Bring me back the juicier.
Built a huge starter base behind me, so I built stairs up towards this. No, his base looks like mine. Well, you just linked your stairs onto them. I like that, actually. I really like that. Okay, what do I need to do? Find the killer hideout in the testing station. Which testing station? We have several testing stations. Thompson, stop trying to sell your artwork, I'll just ban you. Which testing station? Test of treachery. No. No. Oh, that one. Okay, that's fine. We're heading that way soon anyway. I might do down here first. Because if we work our way around, like if we go down, do these, and then head on to these. I might take my buggy with me, just for extra storage. I mean, saying that, we don't really need resources as such. I could just take my bike. Like, we don't need darts. Like, I'll still collect stuff, but there's a lot of stuff we don't need because we've got a lot of it. Thompson, you're getting banned. Congratulations. Echoey or loud or... Ooh, it does look loud. Better, mate. Is that any better? See if that's any better for you. I usually have it about there, I think. I adjusted it yesterday and it seemed slightly loud but a bit clearer. Or is it the fact like, are you getting like a feedback from it? Loud but harsh. How do you mean by harsh? I'm happy to try to sort it, I just need to know what I'm trying to fix, if that makes sense. No feedback. It's quite an owl, but still harsh. Is that just my voice, maybe? Oh, look, let me... You're going to hear me twice in a second. You're going to hear me twice in a second. That sounds... I don't know. That sounds right, I think. That sounds, I don't know. That sounds right, I think. So you will be getting loot back now. So you will be getting loot back now. I don't know. I'm genuinely not sure, mate. Thank you for the sub. I don't know. Let's see if this is any better. Test. Let's see if this is any better. Test. Possibly. Possibly? Yeah, maybe. It's not a big room. Possibly. Yeah, maybe. It's not a big room. No, I've just stopped the, You shouldn't be able to hear me now. It should end that. You shouldn't be able to hear me. You shouldn't be able to hear the... Yeah. Me listening to myself now. Okay, I've only got 15 minutes before I start work. I don't know why that's green. Radiation. Oh, okay, that's why it's green. That makes sense. I do kind of want to do all these. I think when I'm next on, I'm going to do a loop. So we only really need the intel from these bases, realistically. So if we do all that, that gives us trial number 3. And then we can do the other contract. Head upwards, and then we can loop back this way, back to base. I will still probably end up full from doing it, but there's not much we really need, realistically, so I think that's a good little loop to do. I'm just trying. Is there anything I can do for 10 minutes? I don't think there is, really, annoyingly.
Oh my god, and Forest fell off.
Oh, let's mute that. We don't have the numbers to raid anyone either. So I'm starting working about 10 minutes now. My skills. So research, I've pretty much just done all my research down to iron and steel. I've not researched the steel suit just because I'm not using the steel suits. I need to start an aluminium, but because I haven't got the resource yet, I don't see the point in researching it. I'm only researched the guns we're using so far. Don't see the point in the pistol stun nose. Basically, a pistol. I didn't see the. I mean, the shotgun wasn't bad, to be honest. I might craft a shotgun. I researched that. I don't mind that. The destructor I thought was pretty useless. The sword we've not actually tested out yet. Yeah, we researched heavy armor, not the light armor. I don't see the point in crafting that, because I'm not using any spy stuff yet. There might be a need for that later on for me, I don't know. So my typical loadout, because I use more, I've got too much water. I've got so much water. Like, so, that's my current base capacity, so let's say just call that 40 grand. and I've still got blood being processed. And then on the top, I've still got a water filter going as well. I've got more water than my base can process most of the time, and that's including all the water I've used. So I've just been away from base. Was not going into that. I've just been away from base. That's including the water we used to craft 200 cobalt paste, and 180 low grade fuel. So that's 180 times 4. 200 times 75, you know. And then I think we already had the iron, but we crafted 100 steel as well. So steel is 50 times 100, you know. So like, I don't need that much water, and then because I've got the two, I quite like these canisters, so you can buy these ones, hydration tools. Oh, excuse me. From the first trade post, you can buy the blueprint for that, and what I like about these ones, I might as well refill it actually before we set off. Yeah, so what I like about these ones, is although they can only contain like another 500 water, like you can rehydrate more from them as well. So I think the iron ones or the steel ones. Yes, the iron ones you can do 1,000, but on this copper one, I may have to inventory this one after. So this says this was copper one, it stores more water and you can hydrate more times from it. So I just carry 2 of them around with me, it's not an issue. I've got nothing against the steel suits, I just don't need to use them. That's more what it is, I think. Like, I've got too much water that I don't need to worry about what that's not being processed, you know? Loadout wise, so I'm currently on full steel basically. I prefer the leap suspender belt, which is an iron one, over the steel one. Steel one just gives you horizontal, whereas this gives you basically the direction you're trying to leap to. The light's pretty cool when you get the second version. The first light's pointless because you need to like replace, something you've got on. But if you get this version, it's not bad. It's just like a headlight on your character. Medium blood packs. Always keep some welding wire on me. Light darts and heavy darts I've just got way too much of. Med kits, I've started to... I mean, I still carry bandages because they do what I need them to do. But we do carry a stack of med kits as well now as backup. Gun-wise, I'm using the way the Wonder at the minute with the sniper. Let's see if they haven't got armor, that pretty much one-shots them, like even not from necessarily from the shot, but the poison one for the rest of the work and kill them. I quite like the artisan dirk. I've not really seen the difference between that and the knife benefit-wise yet, but it seems to work just fine for me. I always keep the G-Reaper and the static compactor on, because the static compactor, you can use it not just to harvest flour. If you like there's fire or poison in an area, you can shoot it down, it'll suck it in, and you can get past it that way. That's pretty much my loadout. We don't usually bring the constructing tool with us, which is here. We've only got that with us because when we're driving about in the buggy, I just like to have a portable shelter, basically, if a sandstorm's going to hit. Doesn't matter if the shelter gets damaged, I just want it to be, like the buggy, to be protected. Skill-wise, so I started as the Ben Gesserit, but I do have some of the planetologist and the trooper skills unlocked. I believe we've just found a sword master there, so we're going to try and learn from them some bits as well. yeah, currently I mainly use these two abilities. At the start I was using sprint to get obviously around the sounds, but with the bags I don't need that. So mainly just keep these two on now. Sometimes if I move more combat I will remove this one and put like the grenades or the like grenade traps here on. The gravity field grenades or a normal explosive grenade I'll swap. Techniques I've not looked too much into. Oh, excuse me. I have more techniques unlocked, I just don't really use them that much, I don't think. So just kind of left on what my first discovered ones were. But otherwise, that's most of what I've got. I'm going to hop off though. We haven't got the numbers to raid anyone anywhere, so I'm just going to jump off because I'm starting work in 5 minutes. How do you unlock techniques? So same place as your abilities. You just need to research a technique. So I think they all show locked until you have one researched. I can't remember how it shows before you've got any. Yeah, like obviously depending on your skill set. So my first technique was here. So when I researched that, it just added it. Excuse me. Fucking hell, I better not start yawning. I've got frigging 7 hours of work ahead of me. So when I first researched that, it just added it down here. But you can obviously like remove and swap them about as you so choose. Same with your abilities, you can just remove them and put them back in as you so choose. So sometimes if I'm going into a big bit of combat, I'll swap them about a bit more just to help me. But yeah, I am off skis. I'll probably be on after I finish work tonight at 10, but I don't know that for certain yet. Yeah, much appreciate it, everyone. See you all next time.